with a 2-point win on a field goal with a second to play to beat Jacksonville a week ago. Midway, however, has had a road that has taken them through the air, as we hear from our Super Centex region correspondent, Robert Flores.
The Midway Panthers are getting an early Christmas present this December. They're in the Class 4A semifinals for the first time in school history, and they'll be playing this Saturday in one of the most famous stadiums in all of sports, the Astrodome in Houston.
Yeah, I think I was like 6 years old. I went to go watch a Astro game, so hadn't been there since.
Yeah. Now you're going to be playing it. That's got to be pretty special.
Yes, sir. I heard it's a lot different, though. It's like square, and then like crown, it's all flat. So.
I mean, going to the Astrodome, that's got to be a great experience. How do you kind of temper things to kind of get them maybe, hey, don't forget, we got to focus on the task at hand?
Well, there's not a problem. You can tell right out here. Old kids have been focused all along. They're a focused group. They play the same each and every week. We don't worry about, well, we're going to play well. We know we're going to do the very best we can. Besides
the scenery at the Dome, the Panthers better concentrate on their opponent, Texas City, a team that is 12-1 and features a stingy defense led by Player of the Year candidate Everett Rawls. Panthers hope to counter that with an explosive aerial attack led by quarterback Brandon Johnson and a rejuvenated running game.
They got a really good middle linebacker. I think he's up for 4A Player of the Year with Brandon and stuff. And their defensive line's pretty good. I think their secondary's their weak spot, so we'll probably throw on them.
One of our goals was to win district. The other goal was to get back and to play them and to beat them. And then everything's kind of falling in place. We've got 2 more goals ahead of us, and one of them will be Saturday night.
The 97 edition of the Midway Panthers has already written school history by advancing to the state semifinals. They just hope that history has a couple more chapters left in it. For High School Extra Live, I'm Robert Flores.
Of course, that's one of the exciting things when you get to this time of year. Each of the remaining schools still is hoping they've got a couple more games left in them. We've got a lot more left in this program. Up next, we'll take a look at the 4A Division II state quarterfinals, including action from the Dome. And we continue on High School Extra Live.
45.
Well, let's talk about this a little bit, the matchups. First of all, I want to start off with the 5A Division I quarterfinals. Let's start off, David, by talking about Longview and Duncanville. Most folks seem to think that it's going to be very difficult for the Panthers to be able to.
And they've got a hot receiver, Waco Midway. I like their pass.
Corsicana, Waco Midway. How about you, David Barron?
I'll go with Corsicana, Texas City.
All right, thanks very much. David McNabb and David Barron joining us. Stay with us. We'll be back to wrap up High School Extra Live right after this. The other state semifinal in 4A Division I, the Stingarees of Texas City against the Midway Panthers of the Waco area. Big plays highlighting this one for Texas City. Adrian Daniels goes 61 yards for this touchdown. Texas City was on top 12-0. Midway does fight back before the half expires. Their outstanding quarterback, Brandon Johnson, 5-yard touchdown pass to Kevin Brown, 12-7 at the intermission. But once more, Texas City with big plays by a big playmaker. Irvis Hill takes this one 41 yards for the touchdown. Texas City goes on to get the victory in the state semifinals, 39-15. Stingarees will meet Corsicana for the 4A Division I Texas Bowl, also in the Astrodome. Well, there you have the 4 teams headed to their respective Texas Bowl state championship games in 5A and 4A Division I. Out for us. Defensively, All-State linebacker Everett Rawls has accounted for 164 tackles to lead the Stings. Each of these teams brings a healthy hunger to Houston for a state title.
Well, that's a good team, you know. They're going to prepare for us just like we're going to prepare for them.